Hello.
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 Hi.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
This might be kind of loud now, actually. I don't know. Better for it to be quiet than loud. Probably. Let's try that.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe I'll do that. Okay.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm sorry for what my sister said.
What did her sister say?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Oh, yes, thank you.
Oh,
Excellent.
thank you. Drastic crimes require drastic measures.
It's drastic times, not crimes.
That's just the way it is.
Oh, yeah, she forged evidence. That's right.
Yeah, she forged
Yeah.
did what we had to in order for him to get the verdict he deserved.
I didn't know. I never knew that the SL9 incident was just another name for the Joe Dark killings.
Darkay.
Darkay killings.
Sounds like everyone's heard about these killings but me.
Lana wanted Dark convicted so badly. She's a fan of the Arrow and thought he was related to Damien Dark.
Oh.
That's why she used me. That's why she used what happened to me.
Well, he did kill Moral, so yeah. I mean, I don't get it. It's justifiable.
Yes. What do you mean, what happened to you?
It's all there in the file.
Yeah, that file's real big, though, and you can just tell me.
But reading's good for you. Joe Dark's last victim was prosecutor Neil Marshall. When he murdered Officer Marshall's brother, he left behind an incriminating piece of evidence.
But what did you have to do with those killings, Emma?
On the night prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered, Joe Dark tried to kill me.
What? He tried to kill you?
Officer Marshall's brother, Neil, was only trying to save me.
So that means you...
Yes. I was a witness in the Joe Dark trial.
I didn't see that one coming.
So if she saw it happen, how did they forge evidence? Question mark.
Let's see.
Ow.
She'd have been like 13, 14.
Mm-hmm.
Shut the fuck up. This is what happened. Okay.
Yeah. It happened 2 years ago. It was right about this time of the year, too. There was a terrible thunderstorm that day, unusual for this season. I was alone in my sister's office. We were planning to eat dinner together when she finished her work. Then suddenly, this terrifying man came bursting into the office.
Joe Dark.
It seemed like he was running from someone. He pulled out a knife and screamed at me. I didn't know what was going on. Just then, Prosecutor Marshall showed up.
Jake Marshall's brother.
Joe Dark tried to take me hostage. But before he could, Mr. Marshall tackled him. And then...
What happened?
I'll never forget it. Lightning struck, and the lights went out. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning flashed outside the window, lighting up the office for an instant. What I saw then burned a permanent picture in my mind. I can still see it now.
A permanent picture?
Hi, Friza.
Hi. Oh, hi.
I don't remember the moment when Dark stabbed Mr. Marshall.
So you weren't able to testify about that?
No, I was only asked about when I was attacked. That must be why she made up the crime.
Made it up? You mean provided bogus evidence?
The prosecutor's office wanted that guilty verdict so badly. Lana forged the evidence, and Mr. Edgeworth used it.
But if you think about it, he stabbed Guy. He, killed him. They had the weapon. They had a witness. I'm pretty sure they didn't need to forge too much.
Well, maybe
She was... I mean, they'll kind of get into it more as we go along, but basically, she didn't actually see the murder stab happen, and she was too traumatized to really testify properly.
Yeah, I was gonna say...
Two people in fight with knives. One ends up stab dead. I mean,
I say
this doesn't take rocket science.
I would say that's a pretty good indicator that there's probably a little bit more going on then. Like there is every other time there's a situation like this.
Yes, but I'm sure he didn't know anything about it. He couldn't have known he was being given false evidence. Even so, that's when it all started.
Because that's the whole point, too. If it was so obvious, why did they have to fake the evidence?
The rumors about Mr. Edgeworth, it's all my fault. If I could just testify properly, none of this would have happened.
So it's true, even though he may not have known it. Edgeworth really was involved in falsifying evidence.
After that case ended, Lana was never the same. She became cold, like she is today.
She must not have been able to face up to what she did, especially not to Emma. Okay. What did you see in the instant that crime occurred?
Dark knocked down Mr. Marshall and raised his knife.
Neil Marshall was stabbed right in front of this poor girl.
I don't remember what happened after that. Apparently I passed out.
Apparently.
When I came to, Lana was cradling me in her arms.
Poor Emma. You've been through so much. Ooh. This is the saddest court I've ever seen.
I couldn't bring myself to testify about that instant.
Where is everybody?
I don't know.
Oh my god, it's like Kingdom Hearts.
They're all gone.
I tried, but the words just wouldn't come out. I drew a picture, but it wasn't any good.
2 years ago. You must have been 14? That's understandable.
Once it was all over, I made up my mind. I decided that when I grew up, I would become a scientific investigator. I want to be able to fight crime with my testimonies.
Man, what's with everyone here finding out what they want to do with their life by the time they're 10?
And find the evidence to make an airtight case. That way, Lanak would never have to forge any.
I see. I think I'm finally starting to understand what makes Emma tick. But there's still something that bothers me about that crime. There's something that's been puzzling me, Emma.
What is it?
You said you were in Lana's office at that time, right?
That's right.
Why then would a serial killer come running in there? Not only that, but he was being chased by a prosecutor.
Oh, there's no mystery there. Joe Dark had been taken in for questioning that day.
Taken in for questioning. You mean by the police?
Of course. This happened at the police department. He tried to run away halfway through the interview and fled into my sister's office.
But why did he run all the way over to your sister's office?
Because the detective offices and the questioning room are right across from the elevator.
Across from the elevator? Well, Lana was the chief prosecutor, wasn't she?
No, silly. Didn't I tell you? 2 years ago, Lana was a detective.
Oh, okay.
She was the best in the entire force.
So everyone figures out what they figures out what they want to do by the time they're 10, and then switches careers halfway through their life. Is that just how
Yeah.
this universe works? What? It's news to me.
After the Joe Dark case, she was transferred to the prosecutor's office and made chief prosecutor.
I don't think that's how
That's not really how that
law
works.
works.
You gotta have to be a detective, you gotta have like a criminal justice degree or something like that. And
Yeah.
to be a prosecutor, it's a lot. Lana used to be a detective.
Maybe she studied both.
I have a minor in law. Make me prosecutor. Okay.
You are now Edward's boss. I mean, yeah.
Better have another talk with her. I don't want to do that. Can we not do that?
But thou must.
But thou must.
But thou must.
What, Lana?
Mr. Wright, it seems I keep causing you trouble.
Falsifying evidence. I didn't think you were the type.
Criminals don't mind playing foul. Why should we?
Because they're playing foul is what gets them to the point where you're involved. What the fuck?
I mean...
Do we need to go over the whole point of this whole court system thing?
Nah. But Lana, if you're wrong, an innocent person might be found guilty. Don't you have any morals?
I wasn't wrong. Believe me, I understand the risk.
I don't think you do. Lana. Emma told me about you.
Oh?
But how you were a detective 2 years ago? And how the SL9 incident was the reason for your transfer to the prosecutor's office?
That's right.
Could you fill me in on the details, especially about that unusual change of jobs?
I suppose you have the right to know, Mr. Wright.
Damn right I do. Wait,
Ain't
no.
that
Left.
Shit!
What?
No, not like this! A lot of revelations were uncovered at the trial today, not the least of which was the fact that this case is largely connected to another one 2 years ago.
Evidence from that case was stolen. I expected as much. I know how obsessive Officer Marshall can be.
That trial, it really wasn't fair, was it? I believed in you, Lana. I believed that no matter what happened, you'd always stick to the truth.
Oh boy, you have this emotional moment. I'm gonna go read the paper over here. Alright, cool.
It couldn't be helped, Emma. At that trial, 2 years ago, I sold my soul
What are you fighting for, Lana?
What am I fighting for?
to get my soul back.
Well, all drama aside, the fact of the matter is, at 5:15 there was no murder at the police department.
Tell me it's not true, Lana, that the witness, Miss Starr, said about you stabbing Mr. Goodman with a knife. Lana, I don't understand.
Did Lana kill Neil Marshall?
I mean, I am starting to think Lana definitely killed someone here. I mean, Goodman, Marshall, I don't know.
Oh.
He killed someone.
Why don't you tell us?
Emma, this doesn't involve just me.
I don't think I've ever seen Lana look so phased before.
It's true. I was a member of the police force 2 years ago.
She was amazing. They still talk about all the cases she and Chief Gant cracked together.
Chief Gant?
Then he was the vice head of criminal affairs. Oh, that's Lana. Never mind.
Then he was the vice head of criminal affairs, but he still worked the crime. Damon Gant. He was everything I aspired to be.
I'm so sorry.
They were the best team ever. They solved crimes before the reports could even be filed.
Emma really idolizes her big sister. 2 years ago. But now you're...
Yeah, that's you. My bad.
Oh, okay. But now you're chief prosecutor. What happened?
I always planned on becoming a prosecutor. The reason I became a detective was...
to gain experience investigating crime scenes so he could later use that experience in court.
Why not just shadow some crime scenes?
Right?
That's what Phoenix Wright does.
No, Phoenix Wright just dives into crime scenes head first. Shadowing crime scenes to be like, hey, this person's gonna have this job. Let's let them see how things happen.
Yep.
Gant's help in the SL9 case what was critical in this resolution. After that, he became chief of police and arranged my transfer to the prosecutor's office.
Maybe I should ask more about this investigation of theirs 2 years ago. Well, how convenient.
2 years ago, I was second in command of the detectives investigating Drake. Dark.
Second in command. That means the chief detective was, no doubt, Damon Gant?
Yes, Detective Gant and I shared the same office and the same investigation.
They even had the same office.
We led a team of the best detectives on the force. Detective Goodman, whose case it was, Jake Marshall and Angel Starr. It was the first time Marshall worked with his brother. He was quite gung-ho. Without a doubt, Joe Dock was the serial killer. We asked him to come in for questioning. We were desperate for evidence. That was when the last murder took place.
He tried to murder Emma.
Prosecutor Marshall was trying to save me from Dark. Dark K.
Dark K.
Dark K.
We, ho, ho, ho. And he started stabbing people in the back. You see, the first person who happened upon the scene of the crime was me.
Now you tell us.
Detective Gant and Prosecutor Marshall were the ones questioning Dark that day. The investigation was in its final stages when Dark must have panicked. He waited until Gant and Marshall let their guards down, then fled the room.
And where's the rest of the department?
But there he ran straight to the office shared by Detective Gant and myself.
They were off playing poker. It was poker day.
Yeah, it was poker day at the police
Oh,
department.
so that's why a serial murder suspect was allowed to just roam freely about the office.
That's when he found me.
So you were the first person to run to the scene, Lana?
It appears so. I was filing some papers while Gant and Marshall were questioning Dark. When I returned to my office, I saw 3 bodies on the floor and smelled blood.
3 bodies. Prosecutor Marshall, the victim, Emma who had passed out.
And the suspect, Joe Dark. During the struggle, it seems Mr. Marshall struck a fatal blow before he died. Final blow. Yeah.
Same difference.
Yeah. Joe Dark had incurred a minor concussion and lay unconscious. So it really wasn't fatal then.
No. Oh, they
Yeah.
said he was executed. Like.
Well, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
What did you do?
To be honest, I panicked.
That's crazy. Unheard of, really.
I picked up Emma, carried her out of the room, and just held her.
Can't blame her after all her sister must have gone through. Wow. Trying to humanize. But joke's on you. I'm beyond giving a shit.
Yeah. After that, I placed Dark under immediate arrest.
Let me get this straight. You were all involved in the SL9 incident.
That's right. Quite a coincidence, hmm?
Then it makes it even funnier that Gant thought he'd be able to be like, this has no relation at all.
Yeah, 'cause
This doesn't relate to the other case whatsoever.
everyone just looked the other way.
I don't buy it.
Oh shit, prosecutor me. Or
Yeah.
Well, didn't
whatever
he do that when he was basically egging you on to establish a connection so that he could officially present the evidence?
Yeah, it's still funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
There's no way everyone involved in this trial was also involved in that incident. Just by chance.
But that case was solved 2 years ago.
That was
Not really.
closed 2 years ago.
At least one person went to extremes because they didn't believe it was truly solved.
Officer Marshall. Yes, his actions came as a surprise to me as well. Ever since his brother died, he changed completely.
Crazy.
Yeah, I mean...
Unheard of.
Would have known.
I guess he was convinced with the ruling against Joe Dark.
And with one line, a roll of sarcasm washes over the game.
And she's not even going to dignify that with a response. Life doesn't end with the closing of a case. Everyone has to live the rest of their lives with their memories.
Not true, they can get drunk all the time, then they won't remember anything. That case just might not be over yet.
And die of cirrhosis.
Why was case in parentheses? It was a case, Phoenix.
I don't know, because it was a farce? I don't know.
I mean, no, like, it is believed that this guy at least killed somebody,
Yeah, but I
unless
mean,
Lana killed
If
Marshall.
he's suspicious of the outcome, then calling it a case, with the quotes is kind of just further driving that point home. Emma was assaulted by Dark at the police department, right?
Yes, in the office that Damon Gant and I shared. The office that Mr. Gant now occupies by himself, the chief's office.
Maybe we should have a look at the chief's office, the site of the final SL9 murder. Alright, bye!
It's still a perfect fucking recreation. Joe Dark's still there.
It has...
Would.
It's like, oh, a knife.
Why is Neil
How
Marshall still here?
convenient! We found the murder weapon!
Neil Marshall is buried under that office.
No, Neil Marshall's body is just laying there, perfectly preserved.
Gumshoe anywhere.
Things seem kind of quiet around here today.
Hey, convenient, because we're going to be looking around the office.
You're right. The head of the department seems the same, though.
Why don't we go look for some other people to talk to?
Right. We can come back here later.
Why don't we just go and investigate?
That was...
You better not be trying to break into the chief's office.
No, bye!
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, if you were, I could give you the key.
Howdy, Bambina.
At least then we don't have to replace the locks.
Oh, Mr. Marshall!
I never thought things would turn out this way when I woke up this morning. Que sera, sera. You never know where life will lead you, hey, Bambina? I should have known my luck had run out when old Billy dried up this morning.
Billy?
Must be his pet cactus. Say, where are you headed?
Just over to the prosecutor's office for a little interrogation. It's a voluntary appearance, but we all know I won't be coming back. Sorry, but you can't go in the evidence room today, partner.
But Mr. Marshall, why did you do it?
Why do prospectors head west? If ever there was a case I needed to know the truth about, that one.
Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall, would you mind telling us exactly what happened?
Looks like I won't be getting a steak lunch today. Something's fishy about that trial from the beginning. It wasn't just me either. All the detectives thought so.
What do you mean, fishy?
You know, like a lake. Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence we found. For example, the murder weapon.
The murder weapon? You mean the switchblade knife with the broken tip?
That was Joe Dark's, all right. But the initial autopsy report, a question was raised.
A question?
Y'all gonna just keep repeating whatever I say?
Yeah.
Whatever you say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The blade of the knife was not a perfect match with the wound the victim sustained.
What does that mean?
It's just not the... it means there's a good chance that the knife was not the murder weapon.
Oh!
Hey, you getting it now?
I understand.
However, the report that was finally submitted, that possibility had been erased.
Could the facts have been concealed with forged evidence?
No,
They slapped the forged evidence on top of the report.
Yeah.
that case left scars on all of us. And my brother. But, you know how that went.
Rip.
The scars that the SL9 incident left behind? I keep trying to slip into a southern accent with her, so.
I got the looks, but he got the brains. He's one of the best prosecutors around.
He doesn't look bad.
No.
Just made detective went down. It's our first case together.
But look at him. He can't even grow any facial hair.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. Baby-faced ugly man. My bad.
How can you be a cowboy without a beard?
How old was he, your brother?
Man, you really want to fucking dig that up, huh? He was 27 at the time, for your information.
That's how old I am.
He was awarded the highest honor that very day.
The highest honor? You don't mean...
If you gotta ask, you don't mean, it's probably what I mean. King of prosecutors.
Not that again.
Yeah, the thing sitting in that fucking black-haired, pink coat-wearing asshole.
Hey. Only I can call him that.
What are you looking at me like that for? That's an honor for a prosecutor.
Mr. Marshall must have really been close with his brother.
No shit.
Hey, I'm monologuing. Fuck off.
The day the SL9 incident took place, that wasn't the same day as...
That's right. Day of the evidence transferal.
Seems really inconvenient. For everybody involved.
It was. It sucked. Drizzling that morning. And by nightfall, there was thunder. Can't believe 2 years have gone by already. I tried to steal the evidence so the case wouldn't die.
Apparently someone tried to stop you. Detective Goodman was murdered. And the evidence locker was empty.
Guess you weren't a very good necromancer.
Nope.
There was something going on behind the scenes in that case. We all knew that later. Every detective involved was that investigation, save one, was taken care of. Miss Starr was fired, and I was demoted and boxed away in a tiny room.
What about Detective Goodman?
If they did something to him too, the commissioners would get suspicious.
You're so irrelevant, we just won't bother.
You're gonna be dead in 2 years, so it doesn't matter.
No, they were careful enough not to be too obvious.
They?
You know, the la-lay lulay.
Low.
Oh no.
Who are you talking about?
Lottie Lule Low. Lottie Lule Low.
Don't get upset, Bambina. I mean Damon Gant. Line of Sky.
Oh boy.
Ain't it funny how his name is Damon? Kinda sounds like Damon. Thought that's funny.
Ha.
Chief Detective Damon Gant, his second man, Line of Sky. He didn't like it when I called him. There wasn't a person on the force who hadn't heard of that duo. This crazy fucking haircut. That case was the biggest step in both of their careers.
It's really sad it took him 63 years to get anywhere in his career. After the case ended,
Dad.
Lana Sky transferred to the prosecutor's office, right?
Yep. Damon Gant, new chief of police, arranged for that to happen. She's never been the same since she left. Bit, murdery. No offense.
Question mark.
Why the hell did you say that? Everyone knew or said so.
Miss Maya.
Chief Prosecutor Sky was totally different when she was a detective.
I mean, even Emma has said as much.
Yeah.
Betty
Oh,
mentioned
yep.
it. Emma said something like that too.
Tell me, what happened to my sister?
She got a
stabbed the man.
haircut. I think she got a new suit.
Oh, and we took her soul. Yeah, that too.
Yeah, and she sold her soul after she stabbed a man.
Sorry, man, but her secret is too well guarded.
She sold her soul
She got
to
a
a demon.
tattoo. I mean, I never found out. I
She
didn't say
sold
that.
her soul to the blue demon. That's why it's here now.
Lana's secret. All started 2 years ago.
Saying that a lot. But 2 years ago.
It's almost
So
like
there you have it.
ago was important. Almost as important as 15 years ago.
My story. Enjoy it, partner.
It was certainly enlightening.
There's one thing for sure I found out in court today. That boy Edgeworth isn't my enemy.
I still wrestle with that sometimes.
He was the one who used falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict. Someone else was the one who gave him that evidence and played it.
They played him like a damn fiddle.
That someone, Damon Gann. Don't believe me? Well, I don't blame you. Even be a patrolman after the day. Making me be the janitor. Too bad I won't be around to work with you
Yeah, what a dang shame.
when you become a real scientific investigator. Adios, Bambina.
So are you going to prison or like...
That will never
Probably.
be expanded upon. Bye.
I am irrelevant now? Goodbye.
I mean, prison, are they taking him out back and shooting him? I mean, what are we doing here?
Where the hell do I need to go?
Has anything changed in the criminal affairs department now that you spoke to him?
This place is always pretty empty, but today it's deserted. Desert.
I think you're muted, Aura.
Oh, oops. That must mean everyone's busy solving crimes. That blue demon is freaking me out.
Oh, if you're looking for the others.
they're all in the conference room. Oh wait, that's... Sorry, I was thinking of...
It's okay, he got possessed.
Different chief.
it's the chief number 2.
Did you say he was possessed by the blue demon?
No.
Oh god. Oh, Galuf, you've been relegated to the blue demon. Congratulations.
Just what I've always wanted.
Can you feel the sunshine?
Supersonic racing.
That's what's playing on the loudspeaker in the chief's office.
Thanks. Wow, he actually talked to us.
With the chief prosecutor saying that what she did and the decision about what to do. But Mr. Edgeworth, not to mention our statement media tomorrow's trial. Shit's fucked. There's more chaos going on than Thanksgiving and Christmas put together.
I think festive is the word usually used for those.
Unless it'll work retail.
Sir,
Get it.
we'd like to have a look around Chief Gant's office.
Sir, here's the key. Here's his number. Here's also the code to his safe.
And here's my lunch.
Just head across the
Awesome,
hall to the
thank
other
you.
building. Take the elevator to the top floor.
Ooh, carrots. Crunch.
Really? You mean it's okay for us to go in there?
I think I'm paid enough to care.
I mean, we aren't police officers or anything.
Smack.
Well, she's wearing
am
blue.
I?
Smack. Smack.
Ow!
Smack.
What the hell?
Smack. Shut
Why
up.
are you hitting? Stop it!
Shut up.
I mean, that guy's wearing blue, so I'm just assuming he's a police officer.
This is Phoenix Wright. He's a lawyer, and I'm a
Smack. Smack.
scientific
Smack. Smack. Officer Wright, reporting for duty. Bye.
Hey, you're right. You can't go in there. It's off limits.
Oh, you little son of a bitch.
I miss Maya even more now. Maya would have just gone along with it.
Now I
This
see
isn't my
why the
fault.
gumshoe gets its unique charm. It's absolutely your fault.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head to the chief's office.
What? Hey,
Hey, look! Hot dogs! Over there!
I don't like hot dogs.
Hey, look! The mascot! Over
You
there!
can't- Hey, you can't get over. You can't go up there.
Hey,
Don't make
look,
me get out of this chair.
You won't get by!
Yeah, he's right.
What? Why is there a pipe organ
Why
in his
in
office?
the office? Why?
So he can play
because
his theme song on it like Ganondorf.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's because he's Ganondorf.
wait.
Ganondorf or whatever.
Does that mean he's always had this? Like, it's just been here? Or did he get
Yeah.
installed when he became chief?
I think Emma mentions it having been there.
The music, dude! Whoa! Where am I?
In the chief's office, silly. At least that's what it said on the door.
Check out that pipe organ. That's real, isn't it?
Hey, I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten.
Wow, you took organ lessons 13 years ago.
That makes me a pro. They used to call me Little Miss Bach.
Are you sure that's what they called you?
I thought I was a genius until they tried teaching me the notes. Because,
Please.
screw music theory. I never could remember where C was.
Oh, it's between B and D. Ah! How did you get here?
Oh, it's you two.
He was hiding in that armor, obviously.
Ah! Chief Kid! He put that paper he was reading in his desk. I don't know why that surprised me.
So, Mr. Wright, have you been swimming lately?
No! It's February! And I've been kind of busy lately with the whole...
I can appreciate that. I've had my hands full too with Mr. Marshall's misconduct.
Fuck you.
And Lana's provocative statement.
Provocative statement? Oh, you mean about the forged evidence.
2 years have passed since that incident. My, how time flies. See that big picture on the wall over there?
Nope.
That's a picture of Lana, Neil, and me.
Gee, I hadn't noticed. So this is Mr. Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
We took it to commemorate our work together.
Something's not right with this picture. Can't quite seem to put my finger on it, though. I thought the shield wasn't supposed to be broken. Hello?
Kid?
Knock, knock, knock.
Anyway, I'd like to reminisce all day, but there are matters that need my attention. I'm going to lock up here, so let's go out together.
Oh. But this office... It was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it?
That case is long since been over. There's no need to investigate it anymore.
All the same, we'd still like to have a quick look around.
Especially
Perhaps
after
you
the
didn't
whole-
hear me. I said there's no need to investigate it anymore.
Armor. Armor.
Now hurry up and get out. I have a meeting to attend.
You can be threatening all you want. I'll probably just do it anyways. A man tased me and I didn't stop, so good luck with that.
Looks like we aren't welcome.
Seems that case isn't over with yet, after all. I'm used to not being welcome to investigating crime scenes. That doesn't stop me.
What do you mean?
Chief Gant denied our request to search the crime scene. That means there must be a reason he doesn't want us looking around in there.
You mean, like, a clue?
There's gotta be a way we can get inside the chief's office. Quick, to the air vents!
We could pick the lock.
That's illegal.
But crawling through the air vents isn't.
I don't see a keep out sign. Can I go back in? Hello? Oh, okay.
Hey, pal.
Ah, Detective Gumshoe. Were you in a meeting?
I was, just taking a breather. My feet hurt.
From sitting so long in the meeting?
Actually, I had to serve everyone coffee.
Coffee.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop.
Say, have either of you seen Mr. Edgeworth?
Can't say I spend most of my time trying to find him. No. Why do you ask?
He's under fire for both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battle between you two in court.
They're sending him fruit baskets?
Yes,
With peaches
very
and bananas.
phallic fruit box. Very phallic fruit basket.
They stole my ideas! Damn it, damn it, damn it! Sounds serious.
Is it because of what my sister said?
That's basically what it all boils down to. That falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world after him. After his blood. Blood.
Yikes.
But why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Well, Anstca is the guilty party here, isn't she? No offense, except I don't really care, so...
Except your sister kinda admitted to it. Regardless, the prosecutor is responsible for the evidence he presents in court.
I don't know, that's like... there's like a... No, that doesn't seem accurate.
He didn't
Fair.
do his due diligence in making sure it was accurate. Not only that,
Oh, yeah. Let's...
but as you know, there's been a lot of rumors going around about Mr. Edgeworth. Those who don't like him haven't been able to do anything because of his amazing talent as a prosecutor. But now with this,
Are there really so many people who hate him?
in our world, only those would rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only had that, but he's young. There's no better recipe. There's no better recipe. I know for making enemies. I mean, Phoenix is his best friend and his worst enemy.
Hey, Dick, keep up the good work.
Yes, sir.
Let's go out for lunch again sometime. My treat.
Yes, sir.
You gotta take me back to that joint sometime, okay, Dick?
Yes, sir.
Seems you don't have any problem with enemies.
Well, yeah. I'm careful not to stick out. Anyway, I'm a bit worried about him. Under under all the pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edgeworth just might crack.
Edgeworth? Nah.
Actually, I took a look at the file earlier while the coffee was brewed.
Seems genuinely concerned for Edgeworth. Well, did you find out anything?
The only evidence Doc left behind was during his final attack.
His final attack? You mean...
When he killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was trying to protect some girl.
this... Okay, yeah, it's basically accurate.
Me.
So Detective Gumshoe never realized Emma was the girl.
That's when we left the most incriminating evidence of all, pal.
Himself.
Well, what was it?
Oh, let's see. I think it has to do with the murder weapon? Oh, I forget. Look, it's all written somewhere in here, okay?
His powers of recollection never fail to impress.
Maybe we should show him the murder weapon. It might jog his memory.
Out of curiosity, how long's this been going?
I was about to stop it, thank you.
Yeah, okay.
We'll show him murder weapons next time, I guess.
Bye.
Probably.
Bye.